It had been a place of beautiful memories and many fasts for them. She had been thinking of him and his family too for a while. The road trip home. Hideki called and asked if she would like to go on a road trip with him. Gasheri had so missed him. Yes, I'd love to, barely escaped her lips. He usually ran away from too much enthusiasm. So she decided to downplay her excitement. They were to meet up at their favorite coffee shop Friday morning. So bright and early, Gasheri found her way there, lightly packed. This was a day road trip, or so she had thought. Her decision not to ask too many questions left her partially in the dark. Hidegi finally arrived. A long, warm hug was had after getting some snacks and water for the road. They were ready to leave. As they got on the highway, they exchanged a side glance. We're doing this right? Yes, we are. As he put some road trip music on, they were on their way home. It took slightly over 3 hours to get there. Beautiful was an understatement. She fell in love with the place, the trees, the fresh, crisp, clean air was lovely. He wanted her to see the stream first before getting into the house. He was excited, and this brought a smile to her face. As they walked towards the river, Hidegi took her hand into his and let her know they'd be staying for the weekend, and he was expecting family over the next day. That was a great idea. She would finally get to spend time with his family and meet his children. He thought to come earlier so that he could get the place ready for the weekend get together. She was glad to be of help and decided to go with the flow. Only problem, she came lightly packed. They got to the river. They had their snacks as they enjoyed the quiet flow of water downstream. The cabin needed some sprucing up, so as soon as they got back, he showed her to her room. The cabin was tastefully furnished, and she needed a change of clothes. He offered her some casual slacks and a t-shirt. She always liked a quick shower after traveling. She showered and changed and then went looking for him. She found him in the kitchen talking to the caretaker. He had also changed. She said hello, and always the curious one, Gasheri wanted to see the rest of the house, and especially how his room looked. He took her down the hall and showed her the rest of the house. There were many paintings and pictures and photographs of his family on the walls. She got to learn more about his family tree. It was now late afternoon, and they ended up in Yere's room. Nice was what Gasheri thought to herself as they talked and moved the adjacent rooms. Arm's length for the next few days, or so she thought. They got to preparing the rooms, fresh sheets for the beds, towels laid out for family joining them the next day. Did he enjoy this act of service? She wondered to herself. She taught him how to make metered corners as they went about their afternoon, early evening chore. She seemed to be getting nervous by the minute. By the time they were finished, all that needed to be done, they were hungry and made themselves a light dinner as they enjoyed a glass of wine. Githegi loved fish, and that was the fastest meal to cook. Salmon, cauliflower, and chips. They sat down to have dinner. They quietly ate food, and it was delicious. That was when Gasheri knew he could do some cooking and cleaning, and they took a short walk after. The sky was beautiful, and it was a bit cold. They took their time trying to figure out the stars above the trees. They were both tired and needed to turn in. As they settled in for the night, they each took some hot water bottles to their rooms. As they said goodnight, Githegi kissed her on her forehead, and she kissed him back on his cheek. He had kissed her hand earlier that afternoon as they walked back to the house from the stream. Moment's joy, a second chance. I see that tree when I walk home. The leaves have fallen, roots have grown.